Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of The Sims 4. And last time was certainly interesting, wasn't it? We literally started off with the death of my wife, but things did improve from there. We got ourselves a new girlfriend and a much nicer home. Is it our last home? I honestly have no idea. That'll be money dependent, but honestly I'm happy if it is, because it's a good home. It's not fully decorated and I'm really not a fan of how it looks upstairs. Future problem though. In the meanwhile, we went to work and got promoted. I am now a short story author. Surely that'll make my sim happier with his job, right? Well, regardless, it's date time now. As I said, I have a new girlfriend, Katrina, and I'd certainly like to keep things going well with her, and the gym date was one of our first, so I thought we'd do that. Plus, my sim is really unfit and we need to work on that. After a quick shower, I decided to go home in just a towel. Yeah, seriously, I did that. I didn't mean to, but I did that. Good thing is that Katrina seemed to have a thing for fat guys in towels. Yeah, my guy is overweight now. I don't really know how that happened, but that was part of the reason I decided to go to the gym. The rest of my time is just spent writing, and I realised I do have enough money to actually do some much needed decorating. For now, I just focus on the bathroom, getting it looking a lot more modern and nice, although considering how antiquated it looked before, that is a very low bar. Oh, I also got myself a running machine to help deal with the fat problem. Then we have another date night with Katrina, which continues to go well. I feel like it's safe to say now that this relationship is going very well. I also keep making money enough that I can buy myself a nice chest set, which is apparently popular with Katrina. I continue churning out books, even referencing my last video in one. And with that done, I can finally afford to upgrade the bedroom. Thank God. It desperately needed it. Side note, that's the last room done, except for the spare one that I'm keeping for a specific reason. To celebrate, I go on a late night fishing date with Katrina, because, well, why not? Why not have a late night fishing date? YOLO, right? Of course, that's ignoring the fact this is the third iteration of EvolvedPixel, but still. When we come home from work the next day and apparently is still hating it, I decide to give him a little something to cheer him up. A good old-fashioned swimming pool. I've wanted one of these since we started the series, so that's another goal, admittedly a minor one, but still completed. I also, a little later, upgrade the garden area, adding some loungers, a barbecue, before the main item, a nice hot tub. We deserve some luxury, I'd say. We're kind of now at the point where I don't really need any more money. I have some future investments, of course, but at this point we're kind of just making money for the sake of it. I guess we'll find something to spend on in the future. For now, it's time to progress things further with Katrina. I am rushing this relationship a little bit more than the last one, but Chris isn't a young adult anymore. He's an adult, and time will run out eventually. I don't want that to happen before we get all our goals. Things were going to plan right up until my first wife died, but now the goals suddenly need to be pushed a lot quicker. Although, if I'm being honest, I do prefer Katrina to my first wife, so maybe it worked out for the best. Anyway, we end this date with something I've been thinking about for literally minutes, and we proposed. And happily she said yes. It would have been really awkward for everyone involved if she said no. I bring her home for a celebratory swim. Okay. I follow that with something more important though, and that is moving in with her. Hopefully with any luck I won't kill this one. I end up changing her clothes since I can do that now, and I give her something I feel will suit her a bit better. The stuff the game gives characters by default is usually pretty good, but I always feel like I can do a little bit better. You know what else we can do? Public woohoo in a hot tub. Yeah, seriously. That is an option in the game, and apparently nobody minds. Okay then. Got to keep things going, so we head to the library for a date, and I probably should have gotten changed first, huh? Fortunately we can and do that here. The date goes a bit late though, so I end up with Katrina sleeping in the library and Chris off to find a park bench to do the same. So I take him home. We're not sleeping in the library. There's only really one more thing for us to do today, and that is, well, get married. I decided the place to do it should be the bar where I really got to know Katrina at first, so it feels appropriate, and here we are, we're married. It might not have worked out the first time, as our love was interrupted by sudden electricity, but But with any luck, we will be second time lucky. I must say, I've certainly managed to get one hell of a wife. Certainly punching above our weight. The wedding party goes well. It's quite relaxing and calm, but enjoyable nonetheless. And then we go home for more public woohoo. And with that, I dare say it's time to leave it for the day. Once more, we're married. We have a nice and fully decorated, for now, home and plenty of money. Next time, we might look into pregnancy. But anyway, I'll see you then.
Chilurba Kitsuni, Zimze Haben, Batanabi Scansis, Domi